being a gentleman can sometimes be a curse. So I'm sitting in the bathroom in my gym, and yesterday when I was here, and I live in a major city, so I talk about homeless people a lot because like I have social commentary and I see what's going on around me. But yesterday there was this older black man who's clearly homeless. He kind of looks like Santa Claus if he was short. He has a huge belly, scraggly gray beard. He wears like a fucking like a engineering cap, like what a person that steers or pilots a train would wear. And he's just lurking outside the gym. And you know, just being who I am, I don't have an obligation to do it, but I do it kind of a lot where I'm nice to women. And so like I'll be like, hey, there's someone outside. He's clearly like hungry or waiting to rob somebody. So like, get me if you want somebody to walk you to your car. And it's a double-edged sword in the day and age we live in, because a lot of women are feminists, and some of them might take offense to that, but they don't understand that, like, yo, I don't want to sleep with you. I really don't care. I just I don't know. I don't know if women ever really can contextualize violence, because they don't understand that, like, if you've met a million men in your life, like 999,900 of them could kill you. There's probably only one dude out of the million that you've met that couldn't kill you. So they don't contextualize that. But yeah, there's this dude. I said it to this lady. She was nice. But I see this in situations all the time, especially because like I'm in so many different places. I'm in a big city, and you see women that the perception is that like they're whores or sluts, their thoughts. And I'll say what I do know. I do know that they do need an extreme amount of attention, and they're doing things that garnish a lot of attention. But a lot of times, a lot of women who garnish a lot of attention don't do anything. They just have attention problems. Like they probably were ignored as children or whatever. And I don't know if they're a hoe or not, but I know for sure that this chick has an attention problem. Like if I was an artist, I could draw her naked, because that's how little clothes she wears. And it's not that hard to imagine the rest, right? But I'm constantly in these places. Like I did a street interview last week. I did a bunch of them. I was down there for like 2-3 hours. And then, you know, women are addicted to attention, because a lot of women would jump into the camera when I wasn't talking to them, make it about them, want to be interviewed, and then ask me when the camera was off, could you please not post that? I have a husband, or I have a boyfriend, or I don't want my dad to see it. It's like, why did you voluntarily, it was more than voluntarily, because I didn't even ask you, why would you volunteer yourself to be subjugated to this type of reciprocity, I guess, to be internationally seen, you know, across the globe? And then you just say, oh, you don't want it, but you signed up for it, you asked for it, right? That happened multiple times, like 5 or 6 times did that happen, where women would just do that, and they would say some crazy off the wall shit, and then they would be like, oh, can you please not post that? I have a boyfriend. It's like, you just, like, one chick just started, I was asking her questions, and she just put her arm around me and was like, well, if they look like you, and I was a sleazeball and hit her up on Instagram, and then she had a whole boyfriend. But
sure, man. I got it.
We can cut the camera.
It's crazy that this happens, and it makes you think about female psychology, and no one wants to talk about it, but it's clearly observable. It's super observable. Like, you see people, and like people want to say it gets hot in the gym. I'm wearing 1, 2, 3. I zip this up and work out in it. I work out in layers in the summer, and I see women come in here in crop tops. You know, you see women say they're wearing crop tops because it's hot. And I'm just like, the pleasure receptors in the brain, the women have more of them. And it has to be a crazy type of high where you like risking your safety to fulfill the void, the psychological rush of people giving you attention. Like, men like attention too, but men don't like attention nearly as much as women do. Like, a woman that has never physically cheated on her man will go and flirt with another man for hours on end just for that man to try to have sex with her. And she'd be like, no, I'm faithful, I'm married. Well, we can't talk. And it's like, shawty, you've been on this planet around the sun at least 20 times. You know for a fact that men don't talk to you just to talk to you. Like, you don't say, oh, well, I'm funny, I have a good personality. So you telling me when people are sad and depressed and like about to jump off a bridge, they stop before they do it and call you and say, hey, can you please just talk me down? No, they don't do that. Because that happens to me. I know it doesn't happen to you. I know how funny and like insightful you have to be for people to be at their lowest point and call you. And that just doesn't happen with the women that say that it happens, and that's why people want to be with them, because they're being disingenuous. Anyway, life is kind of funny. And so I might document with more fame and things I get going on how much I want to be, what kind of man I want to be. Because, you know, it kind of changes. You should be set in stone, but that's not the case, you know? Like, what if I'm the most famous man in the world? I don't have time to walk every single woman to their car, but I can spread a message being like, hey, protect yourself. Keep a strong man around you. But anyway, have a good day. Have a good workout. Get the gains in. It's your boy Terrell Thinks, TerrellThinks.com, baby. Have a good day.